Hello and welcome to another Glimpse of Osaka. I'm actually at a temple in Ikuno Ward of Osaka that is called Shari Son Shoji. Now, try saying that a bunch of times. It's as bad as she sells seashells by the seashore. Anyway, it's a temple out here, and there's all these guys. It's not the only one. There's more of them here. Gargoyle-looking dudes. So what's the story behind them? We're going to find out. Hey, if this is your first time here, make sure that you click that subscribe button and also make sure that you click that notification bell, because that makes sure that you get notifications when new Glimpses of Osaka pop up. And there's a whole bunch of interesting stuff to see in Osaka. Now, let's go find out about these guys. All right, so you can see here, there's a whole row of them here in the garden of this temple. This is a beautiful temple out here. I'll go over that in a minute. First of all, I want to go over these guys themselves. So these in Japanese are called onigawara. Now, kawara are the tiles, the roof tiles that you see in Japan, the clay roof tiles. And then at first they came here about, 1,400 years ago from Korea, came over here to Japan, the tiles. They started using them on temples. At first it was temples only, and then later on they started using other buildings. But on the temples, at the end, you'll often find these, like at the end of a ridge line, you'll see these guys, the onigawara. Now, oni translates over to demon or ogre. So yeah, demon has kind of a bad connotation, right? The bad guys. We do have a bunch of little bad demons here. But these guys here, they protect. So they're like more like an ogre, or like the European gargoyle. Protects the buildings in Europe. These protect the temples here in Japan. So we come here, you walk into the garden. Here's the temple itself. So the gargoyles are actually across from the temple in front of it. Easy to find when you come in through the front gates. You'll see them. And this is, like I say, it's in Ikuno Ward. And that's not very far from where I live. I live in just across the tracks in Tennoji Ward. And it's probably took me about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to walk here today. From my station. There is a closer station. I'll go over that at the end. Now, what I love about this place, apart from the onigawara, is that it's just quiet out here. Except for, of course, right now we've got the semi or cicadas up there making noise in the trees. But every time I come out here, there's no people out here. It's just great. You've got this whole garden to yourself to enjoy. Of course, the only problem is that you're also sharing it with a few mosquitoes, and a couple of them have already taken a bite out of my leg. So, be a little itchy later, but hey, it's beautiful to come out here, especially in autumn. Come out here in autumn and you just relax and enjoy the peace and quiet of this garden. And there's all these interesting little different monuments throughout here. So you just kind of wander around. There's things like this. This is like a little dry pond bed here, and then you've got bridges to go across. And there's quite a few bridges in this we call this usually like a precinct of a temple. So in this precinct, there's quite a few little bridges to cross over, places to go, and up into the bamboo forest over here and things like that. So really, I highly recommend this if you want to just get away from the city for a little bit and have some peace and quiet. Wonderful spot. And of course, you got the gargoyles. Another thing I like in this garden here is these massive stone obelisks. I mean, this thing's way up. It's at least about 3 times as tall as me. And there's like the moon and the sun carved right through it. And then a lot of them have this throughout. This is a sect of Buddhism in here. I'm not too sure which one it is. I mean, there's so many different types. But the little Buddhist figure carved into it. You see this on a lot of the different rocks around here, the different monuments and things. They've carved in the little Buddhist figures, and they're inset into there. In fact, here's one over here. Here's one right behind me, just carved into this stone. You can see there's a bit of a more intricate one. Some of them are quite worn from age. I mean, erosion has taken a toll on this. This is pretty old here. This is from a long, long time ago. I'm not too sure the exact year. There's not that much information on this temple as there is on others, but a pretty cool place to come visit. All right, so if you want to come out and see gargoyles, probably the closest station to here is on the JR line. It's called Tobushi Shomai. And from there, it's probably about a 10-minute walk. So just ask me in the comments when you're ready to come here, or you can contact me directly from the Jizokat's website, and I can give you directions on how to get here. You can come and check out the gargoyles. There's another one here, and fish too. There are fish here. So These are also from roof lines. You see them up on the roof. A lot of them are to protect against fire and things like that because, water. So anyways, if you like this look at another glimpse of Osaka, please let me know by clicking the like button and making a comment, or just let me know what you think of this, because I love reading those comments, and I shall see you in the next Glimpse of Osaka.